The scream of the alarm was a physical thing, a blade of sound carving through the maintenance tunnel. Mila slammed the heavy steel doors shut, the locking bolts thudding home like heartbeats. Behind them, the shouts of Jordan's security team grew fainter. "That won't hold them for long," Isaac gasped, leaning against the cold, vibrating wall. He clutched a data slate to his chest as if it were a shield. "It doesn't need to be long," Mila said, not looking at him. Her eyes were fixed on the open service hatch ahead. Beyond it lay a terrifying darkness, a perfect circle of nothing. The air rushing into it smelled of ozone and superheated metal. "It just needs to be long enough. Are you ready? Ready? Mila, this is insane. We are about to throw ourselves into a particle accelerator that runs through a planet's core. It's a magnetic conduit, not a particle accelerator," she corrected, her voice tight. "Yes." She pulled a small, rugged pod, a maintenance skiff no bigger than a coffin, to the edge of the hatch. "And it's our only way out. Now get in." The entire tunnel shuddered. A deep, resonant hum vibrated up through the soles of their boots. It was a sound that promised unimaginable power and speed. The conduit was waking up. Isaac hesitated, his eyes wide. "They launching the cargo train." "I know. That's our ride," Mila said, pushing him toward the skiff. "I rerouted the pre-launch sequence. It gives us a 60-second head start. The magnetic wave that pushes the train will push us first." He scrambled into the cramped pod, his knees knocking against the control panel. Mila slid in after him, pulling the transparent canopy down and sealing it. Inside, the roar of the tunnel was replaced by the soft hiss of life support. A simple display flickered to life, showing a timer. 47 seconds. "Hold on to something," she said, her hands flying across the controls. Yes, she wasn't strapping herself in. She needed to fly this thing. "What happens when the train catches us?" Isaac asked, his voice strained. "It will crush us into a thin metal sheet," Mila replied calmly. "So the plan is to not get caught. I'm going to uncouple us from the main wave once we're in the upper mantle. We can ride a harmonic frequency to the orbital station." "A harmonic frequency? You told me that was just a theory." "Theory becomes practice when the alternative is being smashed by 10,000 tons of diamond ore," she grunted, pushing a final sequence of commands. The timer hit 5 seconds. The skiff trembled, lifting an inch off the floor, held by its own small magnetic field. 3, 2, 1. A force like a giant's fist slammed into them. Isaac's head snapped back against the headrest. The black circle of the conduit entrance became a tunnel of flashing lights and streaking rock strata. The acceleration was a physical weight, pressing them deep into their seats. Yes, the small viewport showed the planet's crust blurring past at impossible speed. Layers of graphite, granite, and shimmering veins of raw carbon became a gray smear. "Status!" Mila yelled over the groan of the skiff's frame. Isaac, fighting to focus his eyes, read from a small monitor. "Shield integrity at 90%. Core temperature is rising fast. The main train is..." Oh no. What? They launched it early. "The gap is closing. They only 30 kilometers behind us and they're gaining." Mila's knuckles were white on the controls. "Jordan. He's pushing the system past its safety limits." A tinny voice crackled through their comms, bypassing their frequency lock. It was Jordan. "Skiff 7, you are operating an unsanctioned flight. Power down your systems and prepare for magnetic capture. Go to hell, Jordan," Isaac shouted, his fear momentarily replaced by anger. "The data you carry is a corporate asset, Isaac," the voice continued, cold and without emotion. "Yes, you are a corporate asset. Your lives are a small price to pay for security." The connection cut. A new icon appeared on their display. A large red triangle moving steadily closer. The cargo train. "He's not trying to capture us," Mila said, her voice grim. "He's going to run us down." The skiff bucked violently. A shower of sparks rained down from a ceiling panel. The world outside the viewport was no longer gray rock. It was a swirling, hellish orange. They were entering the outer core. "We're not going to make it to the upper mantle to try your harmonic jump," Isaac said, his breathing shallow. "It's too far." "I know," Mila said, her eyes darting between the controls and the temperature gauge. "So we do it here." "Here? The magnetic flux is too unstable. It will tear us apart." "Look at that screen, Isaac," she commanded. "The train is 20 kilometers away. It will be on top of us in less than a minute. Unstable is our only hope. Yes. He looked from the terrifying red triangle to her determined face. He saw no fear in her eyes, only intense concentration. He nodded, a single, sharp movement. Tell me what to do. The main conduit wave is powered by the magnetic field of Aura, the gas giant the station orbits, she explained, her fingers dancing over the panel. But Aura's field has weather. Storms. I need to find Dua, a surge. We're going to ride lightning. She worked, her body tense. The skiff shook and rattled, the sounds of protest from its frame growing louder. The proximity alarm began to beep, a slow, steady rhythm of doom. The train was getting closer. The heat shield is failing, Isaac yelled. We have seconds. There! Mila pointed to a flicker on a waveform monitor. A magnetic tide is coming in. It's big. It might be too big. Do it! Mila took a deep breath. I have to divert all power to the emitters, including life support and inertial dampeners. Yes, it's going to feel like we hitting a wall. Brace yourself! She slammed her palm down on the main power shunt. The lights died. The hiss of air stopped. For one terrifying second, they were in complete darkness and silence, suspended in the heart of a planet. Then the universe broke. The skiff didn't accelerate. It teleported. Isaac felt his teeth rattle, his vision exploding into white light. The force was indescribable, a feeling of being turned inside out and stretched across space. He couldn't scream. The air was gone from his lungs. And then, it was over. Silence. The soft hum of the emitters returned, followed by the blessed hiss of oxygen. The emergency lights flickered on, bathing the tiny cabin in a soft red glow. Isaac coughed, his entire body aching. Did we make it? Mila was slumped over the controls, but she lifted her head, a thin line of blood trickling from her nose. She pointed a trembling finger at the viewport. Outside, there was no fiery tunnel. Yes, there was only the black of space, dusted with the hard, bright glitter of stars. Curving below them was the dark horizon of the carbon planet Cinder. And ahead, hanging like a colossal pale orange jewel, was the helium gas giant Aura, its faint bands of clouds swirling in silent majesty. The proximity alert was silent. The red triangle was gone. We made it, Mila whispered, a slow smile spreading across her face. We actually made it. Hope, bright and overwhelming, filled the small cabin. They had done the impossible. They had escaped. Isaac looked at the data slate in his lap. Inside it was proof that the corporation had lied. Fossils, microscopic silicon-based life discovered deep within the unique carbon strata of Cinder. Proof that humanity wasn't alone. We have to get this to someone, he said. We get to the orbital station, we broadcast this to the entire network. Mila nodded, her energy returning. Yes. She guided the battered skiff on its final approach to the station, a gleaming ring that orbited where the gravity of Cinder and Aura met. As they drew closer, however, a cold silence began to replace their excitement. The station was dark. No docking lights, no communication signals, no sign of life at all. That's not right, Mila murmured, running a diagnostic. All frequencies are dead. It's running on minimal emergency power. They drifted towards a large observation window. Inside, there was only darkness. The station was a ghost ship. Then, a single light flickered on a console in front of them, activated by their proximity. A pre-recorded message, a final automated warning, appeared on their screen in stark block letters. System-wide quarantine enacted. Non-terrestrial biological agent detected on Cinder. Station evacuated. Travel from this system is forbidden under penalty of destruction. Isaac stared at the data slate in his hands. Yes. He looked at the dead station, then at the silent planet they had just escaped. Jordan wasn't trying to protect a mining claim. He wasn't trying to hide the existence of life. He was trying to stop a plague. They hadn't escaped from a prison. They had just sealed themselves inside a much larger job. Yes,